and he is working on a book with a similar name, The Joy of Compassionate Connecting. And we in this club are fortunate enough to really, in some sense, get a preview on this material as James shares with us. He is fulfilling project number 3, so please join me in welcoming James Prieto.
Thank you. Thank you for that introduction. Appreciate it. Last time we talked about the basics of nonviolent communication, which were observations, feelings, needs, and requests. Today, I'm going to apply those elements to what is called self-empathy. And self-empathy is the basis for connecting. It's actually been around for a long time, this concept of self-empathy. It's just been called other things. For example, a couple thousand years ago, Jesus talked about don't try to help your brother clear the speck out of his eye if you have a plank in your own. So take care of your plank, and then you will be able to more clearly see what's going on with your brother. So self-empathy is essentially the same thing. It's a conversation that you have with yourself to get clear on what's going on. And it has 4 elements to it. First one is observation. I might be stimulated by something outside of me. For example, in this meeting, I'm noticing there are 7 other people here, and I'm noticing there's a video camera rolling. So the next part would be to ask myself, well, what am I feeling? Well, gosh, I'm a little bit nervous. And so what are the needs around that? I think, for me, it's around wanting confidence. I want to be confident, and I would like to express myself clearly and with fluency and with ease. And so the request of myself right now is to continue giving the speech and to continue demonstrating the elements of self-empathy. And so, having said those words, right now to you, I feel a little bit more relaxed. And really that is the goal of self-empathy, is to get clear with your current experience so that you can be present with yourself and with another human being. And that's what I call clearing the plank out. So once the plank is gone, connection can happen. Let me give you one more example just to illustrate how this might take place in daily life. Let's say I'm driving north on the 405, and I notice a vehicle to the left of me, and all of a sudden it speeds up. And I notice that there's an exit a couple hundred feet in front of me, and the guy moves in front of me. My first reaction might be, dang, that idiot, he doesn't know how to drive. So my observation would be, I'm telling myself this guy's an idiot, that he doesn't know how to drive. So the next step would be, well, what are the feelings involved? And so unless I'm really fluent with the language of the heart, nonviolent communication, I might just go through a process of asking myself questions. Well, gosh, is it anger? Yeah, I'm a little bit annoyed and maybe a little angry, but I think there's something else. I think I'm afraid. I think I'm experiencing fear right now. So what's behind that fear? Gosh, is it around respect? Maybe a little bit, but perhaps it's around justice. Yes, I'd like justice. I would like justice to be served in this case, but for me, what's really going on around fear is my need for safety. So really, I'm afraid because my need for safety isn't being met in the moment. So the request that I might make of myself would be, for example, would I be willing to jot down the license plate and call it in? Well, in this case, this person happens to be gone. I didn't quite catch it. So there's no point in calling the police to report the incident. So what's another request? I'm noticing that I'm still a little agitated. I think I will slow down a little bit, go to the middle lane, and practice breathing exercises. So that would be my request of myself. So I just sit back, drive, put on my cruise control, and just focus on my breathing for the next 5 minutes. So that's an example of what self-empathy might look like. So again, self-empathy is all about getting clear with our personal experience. And once we are there, then we are better able to connect with other people. And this has been around for a long time. And I would like to invite you to consider, next time you feel emotionally stimulated, either with joy or even annoyance or anger, to consider going through this process of self-empathy. Just get clear with your own experience and notice what happens. Have this conversation with yourself. Look at the things that you might be telling yourself about the other person, those judgments. Ask yourself what you might be feeling and what needs are being met or not being met. And then end with a request of yourself, which may be to focus on your breathing, or it may be to walk away from the conversation, or to express what's going on for yourself. And so that is all I have for you today. In closing, I would just like to say that it brings me a great deal of joy to be able to be here, to express myself. And I'm here because not only am I seeking fluency and to connect with you more easily, but it also means a lot to me to contribute in a meaningful way, to contribute this technology, if you will, to facilitate more connection in the world. And the reason I'm doing this is because I believe that through self-empathy, if we're all able to practice this, that peace in this world is possible. So would you be willing to try it? Thank you.